Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Thank you guys for all your beautiful feedback on your full moon reads and your jewelry and everything and the pictures of you wearing it. You guys are the absolute greatest. And I read through all your comments last night for the last week because I haven't had a chance to respond. I can read them very quickly, but it's very hard for me to heart and do all the responses. That takes quite a few hours or an entire day, which I haven't had available yet, but I want you to know I read them and it matters how you guys are feeling, how I affect you, and the fact that you take the time to do that really means the world to me. So I just want to let you know that. And I'll be replying because oftentimes there's questions involved too, of all kinds of things, crystals, animals, and things like that. So hopefully within a day or two, I'm going to be able to answer all your comments. So today's read, we have remarkable weather outside, and I'm starting this rate at 4:44, which is nice. So we are going to have 3 choices today, and the read is just going to be about special messages from your higher self, from your ancestors, anything that's coming your way that you should know. And I felt an overarching energy and a message for this read was, shifting templates, shifting blueprints, shifting universes, time, paradigms. All of this is saying, right now we're all being blessed with an opportunity to change gears, to change our life and jump on a different train. Okay, we're invited to fling ourselves off this repetitive treadmill, this way of life, and just kind of dance through nature and be confused if we want, but be delighted. I'll give you an example. I woke up today and I was all exciting. I was packaging my jewelry and I was having a good time and getting my cards and getting everything ready. And Ian just saturated the whole bathroom in bleach. That's just how he cleans it. And my system doesn't like the kind of toxins and stuff. And I had already had caffeine, so that mixed with it, I legit thought I was going to pass out. I was nauseous. I didn't feel good. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have so many plans. What am I going to do? And I just heard right away, just shift gears and take all your expectations away what you think you have to do, and just lay down and sleep until you get centered and feel good again, because this is overwhelming your nervous system. I did, and I woke up and I felt awesome. And I just followed my bliss, which said, go outside, take all your jewelry, take all your cards, take all your essentials, and just go outside and just be in the fresh breeze and start over. And my day is going like just beautifully because of that. Just listening, not having to press or push, just allowing, be nudged in the right way, by the universe. And I don't care if it's a strange path. Without knowing what it is, I follow it when I know the universe is shifting more beautiful energy my way. And you guys are kind of like this right now. If you're thinking of changing a location, job, houses, attitudes, try something new, the universe is saying, go ahead, let's do this. There's some great things that are awaiting for you. So we have 3 choices for you: let go, Mother Earth, and transformation, because it really is a supremely transformative time. Like, I have so much crazy activity going on in my backyard where I don't even know this. I'm going to have to look it up if turkeys lay eggs, because a mom turkey who has a little baby chick following around in my yard every single day was digging a hole in one of our, it's like we have this refuse branch sand kind of pile, and she was digging in it, and then she was like sitting in it, and I thought, do they lay eggs? Like, I still have to look this up. And then right after that, just all this crazy activity was going on. I found that they're more attracted to human voices than when you try to whistle or emulate their call. They like come to you when you talk, yet the mother doesn't like you to get too close to the baby, but it's really, really cute. And I've just been pausing and saying, you don't have to be producing work all the time, because that was part of my stress from this morning. Was I thought, I have all this to do. And anybody who has a sensitive nervous system, when you overwhelm it with chemicals or to-do lists, you don't operate well. But when you just say, I'm going to do whatever the hell I want that makes me feel good, so I don't have a nervous breakdown here, and just go in nature and be calm and just hang out with the turkeys, and things go well. So let yourself have that time to formulate the kind of day you want, because this is your opportunity to change and garner this like blissful state where you can do whatever you want. So here is number 1, and I'm going to have a quick sip of my water. I love the summer so much. It's just so much fun. So comment down below if summer is just your time. You just love going to the beach, going to lakes, doing water sports, just being out in the sun, gardening. It's the best. It's such a time to slow down and have nice lazy days. Yeah, look, you have siege, which is quiet time, and then you have be fearless, which means moving in any direction you want to do what you want, how you want to do it. Now look at that, trusting the universe, having calm. I love the Fool card for this type of read, because that's just speaks volumes of the places you're going calmly and effectively and getting what you want, you know. Let's start with this, quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Right away, you guys, every single prayer is power-packed with all this kind of untapped energy. It starts in our mind, in our heart, and it comes up through our throat, and it goes up to the universe. And, a feeling expressed to the divine is like a song. It has the power to heal. It has the power to realize what we want when we say it out loud. We're also formulating a gorgeous blueprint in our own mind. This is something I really want. I've made a choice. I want to kind of clean up my registry in my life. I don't want so much spending. I don't want so much distraction. I really just want to hone in, relax, and take some stuff off the table and let some air out of the tires. I don't need to be doing so much. Why am I pushing? That kind of question. Take this quiet time, just whenever you can. If you have a deck, a yard, a beach, anything near, just have a chair, honest to goodness, and a book or a pad and a pencil, and just simplify. We often think we have to carry all this excess with us and stay busy and have all this busy work, and we really don't. This is saying slow down, because this is where you're going to find your answers. This is where Spirit's going to kind of move through you and give you the answers. Because around us, this is speaking to, we always have this cloak of our own creation. It might have served us for a time. It's an invisible form of maybe protection, a way to claim needed solitude, a way to retreat inside ourselves, to see how we really feel, what we really need. Part of us gets lost in this crazy oceans of emotions. It's not always our own too. It's other people around us. So we need to separate from that. And now we're going to learn how to hold ourselves and move forward and get what we want. If you want a new business, if you want to really start a project, now is your time, because the universe really does have your back. It's going to guide and provide for you. This isn't saying abandon your boundaries with others. This is saying rather your boundaries are so functional that you can enter into any kind of relationship with anybody, because they'll hold fast. You'll recognize what is too far, what is insulting, what is trying to gain access to resources that shouldn't be available to somebody else, or some, intimacies, all of that. They're going to be in place. You're trusting. You know who you are, and this combination is beautiful. And after you do this, you'll have this. You will go forth with this inner strength that is going to bring you to where you need to go. Sound reasoning, divine timing really is granting us this gift right now. Sometimes we want to be further ahead than when we are, but this gift may seem like a restriction rather than a generous pause, which we need. Much like traffic, it can only hold, so many cars, and then we go, and then we can see, our spiritual maturation is happening right now, and then we can just go forth and we really identify what it is we want. So we're not distracted by meaningless superficialities and going in too many directions. We just know. It's like that one person. We're not hanging in big crowds of people that drain us and don't offer us anything meaningful. Instead, we make our circle smaller, more intimate, and more meaningful. And that's what you're moving into. Beautiful energy, group 1. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and to get your quiet time. All my links are down below if you need a private read. If you want to go to my Etsy store, anything and everything is down there. Yes, just stick with your intuition, because it's really going to help you really beautifully move along for sure. And come see me on Instagram. I am running a contest right now where you can pick out anything from my Etsy store this week. And I have contests every week. I do daily posts and memes, and it's a great tribe over there. So come and join us over there as well. And if you are a subscriber over there and you follow me over there, you're automatically entered in every contest. I just do this read where I grab cards, and the first 2 letters that come up, say it's T and A, it's like, and your thing is talisman 4, whatever, you're the winner if you're the first one on there, whatever matches your moniker or name. So it's all, just by chance as well. So beautiful. So now we're going to go on to number 2, you guys. And this is Mother Earth. I love this. This reminds us too that there is a message that the divine is completely responsible for the timing of every event, every opportunity, and every happening of grace in our life. So all you need to do is live your life, right? Everything else is taken care of for now, right? Yeah, this is a very earthy read. Yeah, look, you have Astera. You're going to be able to communicate. Let's get your tarot card. Beautiful. You're going to have excellent judgment, fairness, availability of things when you need them, and resources. So this is saying too, it's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Because right away I'm seeing all these words are just flooding through my head for you to be able to start these things. I feel like right now you're going to be able to administer whatever you need, assemble, build, create, design, develop, establish, launch, pioneer, spearhead, anything that is on your agenda and you really are thinking of doing is going to come out beautifully, because you're going to be able to communicate your idea, you're going to be able to produce it, you're going to be able to have follow through. Oh my gosh, you guys, right now there is a cat and a black crow in the yard. I'm going to push the camera up so you can see them. He's on the chair and she's eating out of the dish, and they might share because they're friends. I feed them every day. Their name is Moonbeam and he's Hercules, and I'm not even sure if they're he's, but I love them and they're my babies, and they always come when I do reads too. How excellent is that, right? I love him, and I leave him shiny things, and he's a dude and I love him. Isn't that cool? I'm so glad I did that. I'm always like, oh, I wish you could see them. I'm like, dude, you have 2 cameras. So they're both hanging out and just eating. It's really amazing. He's on the chair, just sitting. He's just sitting on the table. And then Moonbeam says, don't you love it? I'm so glad I got that on camera for you. It just generates such happiness within me, because I love all the animals that come in, turkeys and otherwise. And again, you guys, if you need any kind of somebody to advocate for you or advise you, any consultancy, you're going to have that all at your fingertips to get off. And you're going to have really, really excellent mapped out ideas, excellent calculated timing. You're able to evaluate things really well and track it, measure it, quantify, survey it, whatever it is you have to do. You're going to be able to do that. It could be as simple as just mapping out a garden, whatever you want, but you're going to have an amplified sense of calm serenity and time, that all is well. I have all the time in the world. I'm going to be able to do whatever I need, marketing, all of that. You're going to really be in a place where you can facilitate change if something is stuck or glued or you hit a glitch. You're just going to be able to glide and slide right through, just operating super smooth. I mean, you're ready to pilot this ship and it's going to go great. And a lot of things that weren't formalized that you needed, that you initially initiated, but you didn't have follow through, are now going to be, signed, sealed, delivered, stamped. All that work's going to be done. It's like, yeah, you're executing things beautifully. And this also has to do within your family unit too. Like you're running a tighter ship. People are eating better. People are treating each other better. And, it's all by your design. You just decided that is how it should be. You have all the time in the world. All is well. Let's focus on what's important. And that's what you're making. So beautiful energy, you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below. Yeah, you're just going to make incredible clarified judgments on things. Like there's no guessing room. People are going to know what you want and bring it to you. Just real boosted confidence as well at this time. So again, you guys, come join me on Instagram too at Sparkrist11, and you can be in all the contests. And this week is pick anything from my Etsy store that you like. I like to give back to you guys. And if you've already subscribed over here and you follow me there, you're automatically entered in every single contest I run. And my Etsy store and everything else is down there. So that is you guys. Now we're going to go on to number 3, transformation. Yeah, I feel like you guys, you're ready to replace anything that isn't working. You're ready to transform, update, upgrade, restore and rehabilitate things that used to help you and move you forward and motivate you, like new diets, new exercise programs. A lot of you guys want to study language, guitar, musical instruments, all of this stuff. You're just really excited, You're maximizing your time to get in things that are beneficial for your life and have meaning, right? It's like you're ready to have healthy influences in your life. You're listening to better things on YouTube and other channels too. You're not just watching news and things that make you feel heavy or sad, because it's time for you, you're really trying to up your game here. Yeah, look at this. You have the Queen of Wands and the Hierophant. So yes, you're just being divinely guided. You're switched on, you're making amendments in your life where stuff doesn't work. It's time definitely to, I just see the word ignited. You're igniting all the things that are going to bring you the answers to what you need. Like, yes, I'm going to communicate with this person. Their energy is excellent. They make me feel good. I'm going to make this a priority because it's always been important to me, but I always got a little bit distracted by other things. But when I do one thing at a time and I do it well, I can then move on professionally to the next thing. It doesn't matter if it's personal or professional. It gets your undivided attention. So you do it excellent and there's follow through. Again, and the professional sphere too, it's important, right? You operate in an organized, planned, productive manner, and you're mobilizing all your strength and focus for this. And you feel like further educating yourself in spirituality too. A lot of you guys, astrology, all of that stuff, you're curious about that. Sigils, a lot of just interesting things, foreign languages. It's really nice. It's like you're divinely supported in all of these endeavors to bring you to these places, because look, with intuition and Hierophant, your any extrasensory perceptions you have are going to be like on fleek right now. So if you're clairvoyant or clairaudient, you're going to hear lots and lots of messages that help guide you in the right direction to just streamline and simplify your life. Because I feel like the more we simplify, the more precious things are, right? It's almost like if you order one thing from Amazon you really love, or you order 10 things that you think are all right, you're inundated with a bunch of stuff that doesn't really matter of meaning, and it's taking up clutter in your life. So it could be emotion, people, whatever. Or you have this one thing that you just love and cherish and you care for it, right? That good friend, that good relationship, that one project you're working on. This is about really not being inundated by a bunch of distraction. This is you finally executing something that you have been waiting. It's like there's lessened pressure. You're reconciled with, okay, this way didn't work, so now I'm doing this. You know how to really structure your time beautifully, because you are on a sacred journey. This is huge about any spiritual path that you're on. You're going to have great new understandings, and oftentimes right before that breakthrough, there's a painful period of shadow self-work where we just feel heavy and we feel exhausted, because we're kind of like just releasing all this stuff that causes tension and causes us weight that no longer works. We always have to amend our life and our behaviors to get to the next level, and sometimes that last step is exhausting, right? You just walked 50 steps 100 miles an hour. Now it's like breakthrough time, and then you're at the precipice. Of course you're tired. So give yourself a little rest here, because you're also, going to feel really empowered, and a lot of people are going to, see you as this beautiful, passionate individual, and you're highly magnetic, which is really nice, and that's great, but you feel like now, you're a little more well-defined, and you've critiqued things and kind of simplified and got rid of things that just caused emotional clutter in your life, and really you're going to have a lot of breakthroughs and understanding what adds richness and quality to your life, as opposed to just being distracted by the crazies. I do this too. I have to speak to myself out loud and go, put that device down, or stop watching that, or if news or something comes on, or just things that make sense. It's like with the crazy bleach out that Ian did in the bathroom and all over the place, that I was like, you just need to remove yourself from this environment. It's not healthy for you. And I was like, why are you staying in the house when this chemical smell is making you feel unwell, right? Because I was so conditioned to working in a certain area, I kept doing that until I just got this nudge. It is like, you are gonna barf out if you don't go outside. So I was like, yes, and then our intuition kicks in and goes, this is the next best thing. Do this, and you're going to listen to it, and because of that, you're going to have great communication with your guides. You're going to be able to go on and really facilitate great change where you need it, and advise yourself really intelligently, so you're living a lighter, brighter, simplified life for sure. So beautiful energy, group 3. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for all your beautiful feedback and everything else. I really appreciate it. You guys are the absolute best. If you need a private read, if you want to come in on my Etsy store or come see me on Instagram, which is SparkWist11, all my links are down below. If you hit that little gray arrow, it'll bring you to everything. And if you follow me over there and subscribe over here, you're automatically entered in every single contest, all the jewelry giveaways, all the goddess giveaways, every single thing over there. So love and light to you guys.